Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Gens Talk. I'm Mika, Team Millennial,
I'm Vale, Team Gen Z.
and we are so excited to start this brand new podcast. We are cousins, and we're always FaceTiming and talking a lot of shit. So we said, hey, might as well record ourselves while we
Literally.
do it.
And just let everybody else listen to our conversations, because why the hell not?
Exactly. So let's just be clear about something. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Absolutely not. We are so new to this podcast. I'm super new to this world. I don't listen to podcasts. I mean, I kind of did to Logan, his, what's it called, Impulsive. But
Yeah.
other than that, absolutely nothing. Zero.
Yeah, so just hang in there. I promise it'll be good.
Please don't leave. Please don't leave.
Welcome to the Two Gens Talk podcast. Two generations coming together to talk about anything and everything. Okay, so what have you been up to this past week?
Oh yeah, a whole lot of nothing. Just kidding. I honestly haven't left my house. If it has been, it's been with my mom, going to your mom's house because
Great, fun times.
I know, helping her unpack and all that. But staying home, it's really busy in the soccer world. Any soccer fans out there? I don't know if you can see my background. There we are. We had the Euro 2020 and we had the Copa America. So there's there's games every single day, at different times. There's one at 12, there's one at 3, there's one at 5, there's one at 8. So it's just back to back.
So your life has just been watching soccer games.
Yes. And
that's great.
Recently,
I love that for you.
Thanks. I mean, honestly, it's been like that. Just now it's with international teams, which are a little bit more exciting, but
yeah, I mean, people must think that we have such an exciting life.
Oh my God. On our Instagrams, I feel like we look like we're having the time of our lives, always out and about. But I swear to you, in real life, I do not leave my bed at all. Ask anyone.
Yeah.
You have to drag me out of my house, to hang out with me. I'm such a bad person. I can't.
I mean, we would probably hang out if I lived in Miami. But...
Oh, no, for sure. It would just be you and I. Eric can tag along.
Yeah.
for those who are listening, Eric is her boyfriend. Yeah. We love Eric.
We love Eric.
We love Eric.
So me, I have been working because, adult life. Yeah.
So exciting.
Adult life, yeah. So I work Monday through Friday, and then I do nothing. I think this weekend, we went out to dinner on Friday. We went to Texas or Brazil, and that was the first time that I had left the apartment in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, fresh air. I don't know her. I don't know.
I have a backyard. I have a pool. I can tan.
Exactly. You're living the life, and I'm here just, stuck.
I wouldn't say living the life, but
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. After work, I could easily get out of my house go somewhere, but I just don't.
Home is home, why leave it? Why leave it?
I mean, I would love to leave it, but then
You're making me seem stupid. Stop.
I would love to leave my home, but my anxiety sometimes says,
Same though.
Yeah.
Actually.
No.
I know, social anxiety.
Okay, so now that we talked about what, our very magical and interesting lives.
Yeah.
Let's go into our little segment of random foods that we're craving today.
Which is really not me, because if anyone knows me, I am probably the most pickiest eater that you'll ever meet.
Oh yeah, it's annoying.
I'm the type, you can take me to the fanciest 5-star restaurant, and if they have chicken tenders on the menu, that's what I'm getting with fries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and we didn't say our age, so can you tell everyone how old you are?
I'm 20.
Great.
I just
20.
turned 20 in February. Yeah.
20. And her most
Mhm.
interesting selection off a menu
Chi
is chicken tenders.
You can't go wrong with chicken tenders. You can't go wrong with chicken tenders.
Yeah. Well, I'm 28, so I am the grandma. I'm going to be 29 in like 3 months.
Yeah. It's okay.
So that's great. Okay, so we're all over the place already.
It's fine, it's fine,
Say
it's fine.
say your random food.
Okay, so like I said, it's really weird for me to be craving like weird foods, but for some reason, I don't know why, I have been craving like this specific cookie. I can like envision it in my head. It's a chocolate chip cookie because those are my favorite. Because as we know, I'm basic with food. So a chocolate chip cookie with like chocolate, like milk chocolate though, because I don't fuck with dark chocolate. Milk chocolate on top, and then like candied bacon on top. So it's like sweet and salty. Because I love bacon.
Wow.
I know.
That sounds very fancy.
Really? I think you're being sarcastic with me.
No, that sounds like a dessert at like a luxurious restaurant that they try to be like super unique and like cool.
Okay. And
Like,
it would be like really
ooh,
tiny. It'd be like this small. You can't even see it, but it's
yeah,
fine.
with like gold flakes or
Oh my
whatever. Like
god, you're right.
that type of vibe.
And
You're
then
giving me that type of
and
vibe.
then it's like $40. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, Me, I've been craving like anything Mexican really, but specifically those like birria tacos. I hope that's how you say it.
I don't.
Birria. Birria,
I mean, I have
I
no idea.
think.
We speak Spanish, people. Don't think
I
that
know.
we're. Please don't roast us.
Birria
Birria
tacos?
tacos. I love Mexican food.
Tortilla?
What's that
No.
vine? Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I've never heard of that in my life. I'm so sorry.
For those just listening with audio, my mouth just dropped and my hand is now over my mouth.
Wow.
Just to
Nice.
give a visual.
Nice visual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Those visual learners, I'm one.
Same.
Mhm. Anyways.
Anyway, we're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
Pat on the back, thanks.
Yeah. So it's those tacos that you like dip into that. I don't know what it
What is
is.
it?
It's not a
It's
sauce,
not a
but it's a
sauce.
caldo. I don't know. I don't know
Mm,
what it is.
I've never had them.
Well, we
I
should
really
go together next time I'm in Miami.
Can you come ASAP? Because I haven't left my house.
Um,
Please.
I'll think about it.
Wow. You guys see how
I'm
much
gonna-
you guys see how much love we share.
I mean, we share a lot of love. Can you imagine your life without me?
No, I think I'd actually be depressed.
I
Real
mean,
talk, guys.
honestly,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's jokes. It's jokes. What were you
no,
saying?
but for real, like imagine if I didn't have you either. Like you're like my only like cousin that I actually talk to.
You're like my best friend.
Aw. Tears.
Oh my god, guys. Play like what's it called? Like very sad music. Little violin. Oh my god, I wish did you ever watch Okay, no, let's shut up. I need to shut up.
No, let's go. Like this is
Okay,
our
okay,
podcast.
okay, okay.
Let's go.
SpongeBob. Did you watch have you've watched SpongeBob?
Yes, that was the
Okay.
shit.
Okay, I'm just asking just in case because sometimes you surprise me.
Okay, well, you
That
know what?
episode
Screw you.
that episode with Christy with what's his name? Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. And he has the he has the violin, the tiny violin, and he plays it with his two fingers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to portray.
Wow.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah.
And you needed to bring SpongeBob into this to like talk about the violin.
Yes, because it's from SpongeBob.
Facts.
No printer. Move on.
Okay, so for today's episode, we wanted to talk about, we're about to get a little bit more serious, but not really.
Oh, I
I
don't
feel
know
like we
about
can't,
that.
yeah, we can't really
We'll
be
try.
serious, but yeah. We're going to talk about our biggest regret in life so far.
Yeah.
I personally have a lot, but I was like, you know what? Let's not make
Let's
this like,
let's
let's
not get
just
too
chill.
let's not get too complicated here.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, our biggest regret.
Yeah.
So do you want to go first or do I go first?
I think I told you mine, but you never told me. So I'm kind of interested. I mean, if you want me to go first, I'll go. But
I did tell you mine.
what? When did you tell me yours?
Watch when I say it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, yes. Okay. My biggest,
Oh, it's
yeah.
very similar. It's very similar. Okay.
Yeah. My biggest regret was never pursuing a music career. So like a singing career.
Yeah.
I guess. So obviously, you guys don't know anything about me. Um, I have been singing since I was like super young. I love music. I love to sing, but I have crazy, crazy stage fright. So I never did anything to pursue that, and I don't know. It just sucks because literally every single day I wake up and at some point of the day I think like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I should be on a stage right now or in a studio like recording something.
Yeah, and I completely agree. If you've ever heard her sing, anyone in our family, any of her friends would tell you the same thing, that she can sing and she sings all the time. And I bet you that that she doesn't even notice.
That I sing all the time?
Yeah, like sometimes just out of the blue, or do you?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I never notice. But yeah, I mean, singing is my passion. Like, I try to get into it like now and then. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write a song today, whatever. And then I get frustrated. Like, I write the
Hmm.
first like three like lines, and then I'm like, no, I hate this. Like, I'm whack. I don't know what I'm doing. Like negative thoughts, negative
Yeah, it just
thoughts,
like
and
kind
I'm
of
just like,
bombards you.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, mine is like basically like around like the same route. I didn't get to pursue a dance career, but specifically point like ballet. I wanted to be a professional ballerina. I don't know for how long. I got into dance when I was like 8, 9 years old, but with the classes that I was put in, ballet was always my favorite and has since been my favorite. And then when I went into pointe, which is like, if those who don't know, it's a higher level of ballet. Like you go into like those fancy box shoes. Those professional ballerinas got those. And then when I got there, I was like, wow, I really want to do this. And I felt kind of special because in my dance studio, they skipped me like 2 levels. So I kind of I did like 2 levels of like normal ballet and then I went straight to point. I think that was my either my sophomore or junior year of high school. And I only did 1 year of it. And then after, I just didn't take it seriously because I was just kind of drained like mentally from school because I also had dance in high school and I did not like my dance teacher. And she just kind of made going to dance class like dreading. Like it kind of like just uncomfortable. She didn't really cheer you on. If you were on the dance team, she liked you. If you weren't, you were just another student for
Politics.
her.
Politics. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean, I remember when we went to New York and we went to, what is that
Yes.
called?
What?
What the place we went to, the rock, the dance, the Rockettes?
The Rockettes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, the Rocket, whatever.
Yeah.
And we and we went. I think it was for your birthday, right? That was like your birthday
It
trip
was
or
my
no?
15th birthday trip, yeah. We went
Yeah.
in December because I wanted to go in December, but my birthday's in February.
Yeah, and we froze our freaking asses off
For me,
because of
though,
you. Yeah.
because you love
But
me.
But it's true, like, you've always said, like, that you would love to live in New York and stuff, and, like, I always envisioned you, like, moving to New York and, like, pursuing, like, a dance
That's
career,
what I
like.
wanted. Like when I was 15 and we went there, that's like what kind of made my dreams set. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. And what I
Mhm.
remember in New York is that I wanted to see the Rockettes, right? Even though it's not ballet, I still if I couldn't do ballet, that was like my second choice type of thing. And
Yeah.
did you go when we met one of them? Were you there or you didn't come with us? I don't
I don't
remember.
know. I don't remember. My memory is, like, really bad.
I remember I have a picture that I met one of them and we saw like their costumes and she told us like how the whole thing worked. I got a picture with her. It was really cool. But it was that night where my mom and I, just her and I went to the in New York. I forgot what it's called already, but like the ballet place in New York. That sounds so unprofessional.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about. Anybody knows what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. And
Yeah.
I wanted to go see it. I wanted to take a picture there, but I think it was like our last night and we still hadn't gone. And we were running late to our dinner reservations to that Uruguayan place and you
Mhm.
guys were getting there and we still weren't there. And my mom was like, we'll go tomorrow morning. Like we'll come back next year. And I'm like, no, like I want to go see it, even if it's just 5 minutes. So we caught a taxi. We went there. We were there for like literally 5 minutes, took the fastest pictures. I looked up at it and I was like, I'm coming back. And I went back into the taxi and we went to the restaurant. We were late, but it's fine because I got what I wanted. And here I am
Yeah.
at 20 years old, sitting in my bed. Not
Living life.
living life,
Yeah.
not doing
Yeah.
what my 15-year-old self said.
Yeah. I guess what we're trying to tell you guys is like really like if you feel like you have a passion, that's already a blessing in itself because a lot of people don't even know what their passion is. Like they have no idea what they like or what they want to do.
Yeah.
Like at least we knew what we wanted to do and we didn't pursue it, and that's on us.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, I think part of the reason why I didn't pursue anything was because I mean, my mom supported me a lot when I was younger. Like, I used to sing for like little Uruguayan festivals in Miami and all of that. And she took me to voice lessons and all of that. But I did grow up in a household where college and like getting a degree was very important. And like, that was not an option.
Yeah, same here.
Um, yeah, and I feel like most people that are heavily into like a music career or a singing career, they kind of focus on that and see if they can make it in that field. And then if not, then they're like, okay, like I'll go to school.
Yeah, like you just have to put your main focus on that. I feel like you don't have enough time or focus for both things because school on its own, like college, you have to be 100% on that.
Exactly. And not only that, I was working full time too. So I was
Yep.
working full time and doing online like university full time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, like, if you have a passion, like, life is too short. Like, just do it,
Mm-hmm.
fight for it, see if you can
Please.
make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
wish so bad. And I remember I was so flexible. I still have my point shoes.
Really?
I do. They're in my bottom drawer. And I look at them sometimes and I'm just kind of like, you could have done so much more.
Do you ever, like, put them on and try to
Oh
do
yeah,
anything?
but I'm not the same anymore because like your feet die with those shoes on because you're on your tippy toes and it's like a wood block. And like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have like special little like I forgot what they're called, but like gomas, like a
Mm-hmm.
gummy? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
That you put like on your toes to protect it so it's not just like your toes on the wooden block, but still it's gonna hurt regardless because you're on your tippy toes and you're going to be on one foot all the time. So but
Yeah.
yeah, I try them on and it hurts like a bitch, but I mean it takes me back to when I just felt like so much like myself in the dance studio, but only like in ballet. I had like technique classes and like jazz and like all this and that, but when I had ballet, that's like the class that I was looking most forward to. I love the music, I love the style, I love my teacher. I went to go see the Nutcracker for the first time a few years ago, my junior year. Oh my god. I fell in love. And all of my friends at the time, they also some of them went to go see it and they said the same thing. They were like, "We could picture you here. Like that's you." I'm just like, guys,
That's so true. And, like, your body, you just have, like, the dancer
that
body. I don't
that's what
know.
everyone at my dance studio said because I have a long neck, skinny, long arms, long legs because that's really like famous in ballet, I guess, to have long
Yeah.
legs. Yeah,
Yeah, your legs are so long.
daddy long legs.
When we stand, I mean, you're taller than me, but when we stand next to each other, I feel like your hip starts like where like my ribs are. I don't know.
You're making me look like I'm Slenderman out here.
No, no, no. But yeah.
Yeah.
Um no, no, but yeah. That's such a Miami thing. No, but
Ew, I
yeah.
hate that. Mm-mm. Do we have a
um
Miami accent? I really hope we don't.
I 100% have one.
Really?
I mean, I feel like not as much as other people. I feel like we both don't have it as much as other
Really?
other other people, but yeah, at least here, like in Orlando, I ask Eric's friends all the time, like,
Oh
"Hey,"
yeah, because you live in Orlando.
exactly, and I'm like, "Hey, do I have an accent?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Great,
No,
sick."
sick, rad.
Yeah, and I'm like, "No, for real, like really bad." And then they're like, "No, not really bad, but I can tell that you're like whatever, I guess
No
from Miami."
way. Because when I think of Miami accent, I think of like the Miami accent where they say like every 1.5 seconds and they
Mhm.
talk like this and like, you know what I mean? I went to the club last night and you know what I mean, guys? Like, oh my God. Not to call anybody out, but you know who you are.
I have some not friends, I'm not gonna say that they're friends. I hate when
Oh, did
people
I say
call
friends?
acquaint no, 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 you
Oh,
didn't.
okay, okay.
But I was about to be like, "Oh, I have a friend," but, like, no, I don't. Like,
Someone you
we're
know.
yeah, someone I know. like she has a like bad. The Miami accent is just bad. And when I watch her stories on Instagram, I'm just like, "Oh man,
Oh my
you
god.
are Miami to the bone." Miami.
There's some
Yeah.
people I think of the same when I watch their stories. I'm like, wow. Like, that's the Miami accent, dude.
Yeah. I don't know how we didn't get it that bad.
I think it's also like, I mean, I don't want to call people out, but like when you're Cuban, I think that also partakes in it too. And we're not Cuban.
Mhm.
So that also, because the way that we speak Spanish is very different,
Very.
very different. So I think that
Yeah.
also plays a part in that.
100%.
Mhm.
I just noticed that okay, by the way, guys, like we made an outline of, because this is our first podcast, like we don't know
We
what
need
we're
to stay
doing.
organized. We don't know what we're
We know,
doing.
yeah, we tried to be organized, and I just noticed that we made a whole sheet saying that like what we're gonna do first, like intro, welcome to the podcast, and we completely skipped one section
What was
that
it?
was meant to be in the beginning
Oh no, what did we miss?
about us.
Oh. You're right.
So we've just been talking,
Oh
and
my god.
people don't know who we are. We said our age because I snuck it in there
Yeah,
after I
we were like, "How old
realized.
are you?"
Yeah. And we messed up the intro already because that was supposed to be part of the intro,
Oh, yes, you're right. Oh my god.
but it's fine. So I guess now at the end of the episode, we can
Meet
say our
us. You
about
can meet
me's.
us. Yes. Even though
Yeah.
I don't have an outline of that, I think I just have to wing it.
Oh no, I don't either, but I hope you know yourself, you know.
God, I hope I do too. Damn, that's a lot of pressure.
Okay. Okay, so I'm Mika. I am 28 years old. I am a Leo, very important to mention.
Oh, yeah.
And if anyone out there knows about astrology, you're going to be laughing because just the fact that I mentioned that I'm a Leo shows how Leo I
I
am.
didn't even think about saying what my sign like, I'm an Aquarius. I didn't even think about saying that.
Yeah,
Now you know.
it's like you don't care about
I'm
astrology.
not I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I find it cool. Like, I believe in it, but some stuff I'm just like, "Nah."
It's true.
Okay.
Okay? All the astrology people are going to like hate
Oh
on
my
you,
god, they're
so
going to
behave.
okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, I'm a Leo, like I said, the best sign in the zodiac. Um I am not married. I don't have kids. And I'm close to being 30. Like I said, in 3 months I'm gonna be 29.
Mhm.
So that's a big thing for me. I thought that by this age I would already have a kid and be married. So life is going great. Um I got a degree in psychology and I don't use my degree whatsoever. So again,
Good.
tying into the whole like pursuing your dreams and don't just get a degree for a paper.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays that's good advice. Like college nowadays is a little bit different than how it was when at least I had to go to college. I feel like you had to go. Now I feel like if you have a dream in mind and you want to pursue it, go for it.
Do it.
Then if you don't succeed, then yes, go to college.
Mhm.
Um, what else? So yeah, degree in psychology, and I'm a big foodie. I love music. I love rock. Favorite band is
Mhm.
Incubus.
Cool.
A lot of people that meet me, well, not meet me, a lot of people that see me or know of me always think I'm a bitch, and I'm not.
Mm-mm.
That took you a while to.
Sorry. Because I
I
was
was
just
looking for backup. I thought right away you were gonna be
I
like,
just
"No,
no,
you're the
guys,
best."
listen to me right now. She's not. I
Thank
promise.
you.
She might look intimidating. Maybe it's the dark hair. Maybe it's just the Leo energy. Maybe they just feel it and they're like, "Oh, hell no."
Maybe.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
But I'm
That's
nice.
their problem.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Screw them.
Screw them. We don't need them.
Yeah. We don't need them.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think that's all about me.
That's a pretty
What
good
else is
sum
there
up.
to say?
Oh, mention I mean, you do have kids, your cats. Come on. Don't
Oh
mention
my
your
God.
babies. Those are your
I,
babies, dude.
I know. I have two cats, Copper and Smokey.
They have an Instagram.
And yes, at Copper and Smokey.
Very original. They would love that.
And I mean, we already talked about it, but I have a boyfriend, Eric. We've been together for 4 years.
I'm raising my hand.
Why are you raising your hand?
You were a cheerleader for Top Gun.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. I don't know myself. That was like my life,
I
by the way.
exactly. I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah. If I could have picked a career, it would have probably been cheerleading over
Mhm.
singing.
Yeah,
Um,
you were pretty
but yeah,
badass.
yeah, I like
Are
to think so.
are.
Yeah, well, I can't even do a cartwheel without pulling a hamstring now, so.
I can't even do a cartwheel to begin with.
Remember when I used to try to teach you how to do a
You taught
cartwheel?
me one day though. That one day you actually taught me how to do a handstand and a cartwheel, and I got it, and then I lost
Yeah.
it the next day. I just don't have the confidence for that. I have a mind block for all that
Mm,
type of stuff.
I mean, it's scary. I mean, not a cartwheel, but
Anything, anything. I can do a back bend.
uh,
Well, I don't know about anymore.
nice.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's for another story. We can
yeah.
say that
That's another day.
when we feel feisty. We can talk about that.
Yeah, not
Okay.
today. Today is all fun.
Not today. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. So I was a cheerleader for like 7, 8 years. And yeah, and that was pretty much my life.
Top Gun, baby.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Woo woo.
All right. What about you? Who are you? I don't know you.
Well, okay. Well, my name is Valentina because I said I was Vale, but I just prefer if you call me a Vale. Not that I don't like my name. It's just like let's cut the time. All right, Vale, very simple. You want to call me a Val? That's cool too. But
Call her Valentine.
ugh, that's what she calls me, Valentine.
Oh, well.
And my
Sorry.
little sister calls me Tina.
Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. We're not doing that.
She calls me Tina, and I call her Paul. Her name's
Oh.
Paula. Well, one thing I could say is I have a lot of siblings. I
Oh,
always
yeah.
have to mention that. I have
Yep.
6 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the oldest girl. I'm the 4th child out of the 9, so we're 9, all from the same parents. There's even a set of twins in there.
Yep, the
We didn't
last ones.
the last ones, we didn't know those were coming. We thought we were 7 for a while.
And the last two got.
Blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yep.
Yeah. All the rest of us,
Lucky bastards.
no, literally. And like not even that, they're beautiful. Like I'm not trying to call anybody as kids. Not trying to call out anyone's kids. And I'm not even saying that because they're my siblings. They're beautiful children. Like, come on, back me up here. Don't make me seem like
No, they are.
okay, great.
I
Leah,
just zoned out for a second,
uh,
but yes, I agree.
Leah, my little sister. She has an Instagram. So if you want to see her, she's a gymnast. She just started gymnastics back in March. What month are we in? Are we in June? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just a couple months in. She's, hanging in there, but that's like family life. Did we mention that we're from Uruguay?
No.
Okay, well, surprise.
Or I don't know.
Did we? Okay,
I
well,
don't
we're
know.
from Uruguay just because I feel like people are going to maybe ask that. I don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like no one's from Uruguay except us. There are no other
Right?
Uruguayans.
No, there's none here, and it's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know the dance portion of me. Dance was a pretty big part of my life. I did it again, like I said, when I was 8 to 9 years old to like my junior year of high school. I took dance like in my senior year, but like it was just not dance. It was just kind of like give me the credit type of
Yeah.
dance. Yeah. I wanted to do cheerleading because I looked up to you so much when I was younger. Like whatever you did, I wanted to do so bad. So when I saw she was a cheerleader, I wanted to be one so bad. But my dad, my lovely, lovely father, did not let me because he said that every time we saw you, you came home with like you had like stuff on your ankles and stuff because like you had twisted them, you had sprained them. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
And he knew that you were a flyer. He's like, no one's throwing my daughter in the air with all those flips. I don't trust anyone with my daughter in the air. Because he was
Yeah,
certain.
that's just because I had weak ankles. I had nothing to do with flying. I just would twist my ankles a lot and I would sprain them. Just like you can sprain your ankle playing soccer, playing
I
basketball,
sprained my
playing
ankle a whole
softball,
bunch in dance.
walking.
No, literally. In point, you can sprain your ankle because you're on your tippy toes. One wrong move and your ankle's out. And that's what
Yeah.
happened to me. You can ask. I literally had a sprained ankle all the freaking time. All the freaking time.
Really?
Yes, I had it all the time. I just hid it from him because then he would literally take me out of dance.
Oh no.
Yeah, for those who don't know, my dad is very
Oh
strict.
no, no, no,
Oh
no,
no,
no.
no, no, I'm not a singer, sorry.
I was gonna say that was
I'm
very
not a
not on
singer, I never
pitch.
claimed I'm not a singer, I never claimed to be a singer, if anyone gets the reference.
Yeah.
If
Oh my
anyone
god.
gets the reference. Yeah. What
I
else?
feel like your About Me was so much better than mine. Like,
Really?
I felt like I said, like, 3 things, and, like, I had a big pause in between each one of them.
I don't
I'm so proud of you,
I'm
you're doing
oh,
great.
thanks. I don't really think I have anything. Oh, soccer? Come on
Oh,
now.
yeah.
But what's funny is that soccer kind of I became, like, a real big fan of soccer, like, in high school, like, my freshman year, because in middle school, it was there, but, like, I was never, like, watching every game. I didn't wear jerseys unless it was an Uruguay game. I didn't really watch it unless it was the World Cup and unless Uruguay was,
Mhm.
you know?
That's where I'm at.
That's where you're at. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, before kind of because of Forlan, anyone who knows Uruguay knows the legend Forlan. That's the love of my life. He's like the reason that I got into soccer because I was hearing about him. Obviously, everybody we had jerseys of him, have jerseys of him. So I would watch highlights, and then that's when I got to know Suarez and Cavani and Godin, and then I found out they're still playing soccer, and then that's when I found out Suarez was in Barcelona, and so here I am, Barca
Wow.
fan. I'm a Barca fan. They did my boy Suarez dirty. Now I'm an Atletico Madrid fan. But I'm also
That's crazy.
I know. I follow that man everywhere.
Wait, so but you still have the Barcelona thing
I
behind
mean,
you.
yeah, because I'm still like a fan of them just because there's still many other players. You're gonna kill me, Messi, that play for
Blech.
that play for them. Um,
Well, anyone that hears me do that are gonna be like, "Oh, wow, she hates Messi." Yeah, well, I won't say why because I don't wanna.
that's another. We can save this topic for another day.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't wanna say
we can let you
why.
rage.
I guess just to do like a quick little outro, like this podcast is gonna get really juicy, like really good. We are like the perfect duo, honestly, because we are so alike, but we are so different at the same time. Not only
Hmm.
personality wise, but life experiences that we've had. Um, and obviously, I mean, the age is a big difference. Like she's 20, I'm about to be 29.
Hmm.
But we talk about this all the time, looking back at what I was doing at her age versus what she is doing at her age and did in her past. It just, there's no comparison. And I just think it's so interesting just to see and like hear about both sides
Hmm.
that I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited wow. I'm excited to do I'm
DJB.
excited. I'm excited to do that episode. Maybe we can do it next, like for next week's
Yeah,
episode.
that one would be fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it
That was
for this
that.
week's episode.
Oh God.
I hope it wasn't too horrible. We're gonna hear it back, and I'm sure we're gonna be cringing
I
every
was
five
just about to
seconds.
say that. I'm like, I really hope it's not cringe. Like, I hope you
Yeah.
guys stick around just a little bit longer. This is our first one.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't blame us. Like, we don't know what we're
Yeah.
doing. Like,
cut us, cut us.
cut us
What?
exactly.
I cannot talk. Like, what is going
Get your
on?
shit together, Michaela.
Cut us some slack.
Thank you.
All right. So, should we end it here
I guess so.
and hear it back and just see if we're ever even going to air this?
And just cry ourselves to sleep and just, be like, all right, I guess this podcast thing isn't going to work out. We tried.
No, it will work out.
It will
Positive vibes.
manifest. We should. No, we shouldn't. Okay, no, it's fine.
What?
Well, like just to tell him like how fast this whole process was for us.
Okay, yeah, we can say that before logging out.
Oh my god. Nightmare.
So I guess I mentioned it, right? Like I just had a random because we were talking
We were
all
just
day.
we were just having one of those days where her and I were just sending voice memos after voice memos after voice memos, and I was just saying how I have like literally nothing to do. I'm not in school right now. I start in the fall, but it's summer. My friends are busy. I don't like to bother people, so I'm just kind of home. Don't really have any more hobbies anymore. When I'm bored, I hang out with my siblings. If not, I'm on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Yeah, I was just complaining to her about all that, and then she came up with this idea.
Yeah, I was like, hey, like we're pretty funny. I don't know if you guys were able to tell in this episode, but I
Yeah.
was like, we should start a podcast. And literally, I feel like the next day I bought my mic already. Then, well, my boyfriend Eric, he surprised me.
Again, we love Eric.
Yes, we love Eric.
He needs to be like a guest on this sometime.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It would be so much easier to like interview someone
Yes.
instead of just yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, we should do a podcast. So the next day I had my mic, then the day after Vale had her mic or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
We literally
pretty much we started like
Mm-hmm.
right after. Well, we made the Instagram, we made an email address, we made a TikTok account, all for Two Gens Talk. Like we were on it. We were making
like the day
like
of we got the name.
yes, like
The
we thought
day
of the name
of.
on the day of.
Yeah. And then we started making all the accounts like you said.
Yeah, it was meant to be because it was so easy. Like I've tried coming up with names for like businesses and things, and like I end up giving up because I can't think of a name.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought of a name like right away.
Like literally the same day.
We had two names because originally we were gonna go with another name.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll just say it. We were going with Millennial Z, which we thought sounded like super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out somebody had that already.
Yeah.
So our second option was Two Gens Talk. And honestly, I feel like now I kind of like this name better. I feel like it just like
It fits more.
in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
like
it's to the point. Just for anyone that's confused to like know what it is, it's literally two gens that talk, two generations that talk.
Yes.
So you get two points of view.
Wow, you're a genius.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
All right, guys. Well, this is going to be all for the first episode. We hope that you guys enjoyed it. And please tune in to please finish it because I'm done talking. I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah, I hope that's enough blabbing. I think we're done. Please just like we said, just catch us some slack. All right.
Yeah.
Just stick along for a little bit more. This is the first one. We're new to this. Hopefully we were fun. We were funny. This is how we are. This is how we are in person. This is how we are through the phone. This is just our natural selves. So
yeah, and we've tried to stay somewhat organized, but
it's just
we
not
usually
us.
jump from one topic to the next.
It's just not us. We ADHD all around.
Yeah. All right. You see, we need to end it.
Okay.
Peace out.
Peace out. Bye, guys.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.